In this Planet Coaster 2 tutorial video, I'm going to be showing you how to build circle, well, everything from circle buildings and circle roofs to circle paths and circle swimming pools. First up, we're going to do circular paths. Now, there's a couple of ways of how to do this one. So we're going to go into paths. First way I'm going to show you is the more traditional way. So the way you would do it if you was playing Planet Zoo, if you played that game, for instance. And we're going to go and select classic paths. And we're just going to go and place one down like so, just like that. And then you're going to make sure your angle snap is on 45 degrees. And then you're just going to go in one, like that. And you're going to go in one. And you're just going to copy this until it forms, well, obviously, a circular path, just like this. But you will see when it gets to the end like this, it doesn't connect right, does it? So you want to go on the delete. And then you want to just delete that first path, what you placed. Go back onto add path. And now it should all auto connect. Like that, and there you go. There is your circular path. Obviously, the length of your path and the width of your path will determine how large this circle is. If you do want to fill this circle in with paths, it's quite simple. You need to just go over to the stamp builder section of building a path. I like to select the hexagon for this and just hover over it like this, left click, and it will fill in your path to a full circle. The next way how to draw circle paths is a way what's a little bit more trickier, but it's easier when creating larger, and I mean much larger circles. I'll show you small scale first. So you want to go on the draw tool and you just want to left click and left click again, and this puts you in the draw tool like this. Now you want, again, angle snap on 45 degrees. And you want to go out to, make sure the length snap is on 4 meters, go out to, and then curve in 1. Exactly the same kind of method as you did with the previous path method what I just showed you. And then you want to just form your circle. So just drag your mouse to like that again, and then drag your mouse to like that, and again another 2 times, so it's 8 meters. Then come in, and you're pretty much doing the same but with the draw tool, and then just connect it like that and it will draw your circular path. Obviously, this is much more easier when creating very large circular plaza areas. And a new way that I've just found out what you can actually do is go on the stamp tool, make sure your stamp scale is on 2, and select hexagon and just place it down like that. Then you're going to go onto the right hand side one here, just on the right hand side of it, called rounding tool. And you just want to like brush over it like that. Just hold your left mouse button down, brush over it all the way around the edges, and you will get a circular path. Next up, I'm going to show you how to do circular buildings and structures. Now, the easiest way that I found to do this is to use off the grid pieces attached to an on the grid piece. Now, bear with me if that don't make sense right now, and I'll explain it to you. So when you go into your scenery construction tab, you will see in the background of some of the images of the pieces a little like square graph paper kind of thing. That means it isn't on the grid. So when you go to place it, it will place it on the grid system like you're seeing here. Now, obviously the ones that don't have that in the background of the picture is off the grid pieces. So we want to first off place an on the grid piece down, which is this aquatic corrugated wall 2 meter. It don't matter what on the grid piece you put down. And you can put that wherever you want. And now what we're going to do is we're going to get an off the grid piece, and the design is totally up to you. Just for demonstration purposes, I'm going to use this aquatic corrugated wall 4 meters. The only one thing you need to make sure of, if you want a larger structure, use a 4 meter wall. If you want a smaller structure, use a 2 meter wall. And that's how it normally would work. That's how it worked in Planet Zoo. But remember, in Planet Coaster 2, we have the option to resize. So I would suggest just using a 2 meter wall and then let it snap. So what you want to do is go onto the right, make sure snap to position is on. And you just let it snap to the middle. If it's done, go to the middle like this, don't worry, just press X and just move it in and align it like so. Now we need to duplicate this to the other side, but at the right distance for a 2 meter piece. The right distance for a 2 meter piece, remember this is very key, is 20 meters. So we're just going to duplicate, and we're going to go for that's 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, and we place it down. Now you're going to grab this piece from over the other side, and remember all these pieces need to be on the same grid, as part of the same grid, so if they're not, just merge scenery. Right, I'm going to advance, move and duplicate this, and we're going to copy it over and align it up as best we can like that. Now hopefully, if I've got it right, we're able to advance, move and duplicate this. We'll press X, we'll put angle snap on 11.25 and we'll rotate it, and it should line up perfectly. See how don't worry about the 4 meter pieces, it's about the 2 meter pieces, and they should all line up perfectly. Once you've tested it, you can go ahead and you can just delete these on the grid pieces. Now we've got the right measurements. Now you are totally off the grid because the on the grid pieces have been deleted. I hope you're keeping up with this. So again, we want to advance, move and duplicate. Make sure our angle snap is on 11.25, and we're going to do the same again, but without the grid pieces this time. And you just want to keep doing this until you get a perfect circle and it all lines up correctly. Just like that, we've got a circle now, haven't we? We've got a circle structure. Now we need to go on a multi-select. It's the bottom right just here. And you want to click on this second one here. And you just want to drag a box with the left mouse over it like that. Confirm selection and group scenery. So this now is free to move about wherever you want. Just like that, yeah? Now, if you want this structure larger or smaller, the easiest thing to do in Planet Coaster 2 is just resize it. So select it, press X once, X twice, and X for a third time. And then you can increase the size of it, so you've got a bigger circle, or you can lower the size of it, so you've got a much smaller circle. Right, next up we have got swimming pools. So we're going to go onto the pools tab down here, and we're going to create custom just here. Now this is very similar, if not the same, as the pathing system in the game. So we've just done the pathing system, so you should find this quite easy, and I can explain how it's so like the pathing system by doing what I've just done. So if we go on our stamp tool again like we did with the paths, we go on hexagon and we just place a hexagon down like that. It will stamp a hexagon pool into the ground. And once again, if we go on to rounding tool like we did with the paths and just skim over this like this, it will take it into a circular pool. And that's the same with the draw tool as well. It works very similar to when you do it with the path. So you want to left click and you want to left click again, and make sure your angle snap is on 45 degrees, and you want to go out by 8 meters and just curve in one like that. And when you're doing it, you can actually kind of like see the actual it is the draw tool, isn't it? It's like drawing. It reminds me of like paint or something, but you can see the circle structure actually coming together just like that. And the good thing about this as well, you can actually draw onto it some unique shapes, some unique circular shapes. I'll just show you a quick one here like this. It will overlap, don't worry about it. It's how the game mechanics work. But look at that, you can, you know what I mean? You can build the pool of your dreams is what I'm trying to say. And you probably guessed it right now, but it does work for the line builder as well, like it would do the paths. And this is a very unique way and a good way of how to learn how to do lazy rivers and stuff like that. So again, you just want to click down like this, and you want to turn in. Make sure your angle snap is on. You just want to keep turning in like that. You get to the last one, it doesn't connect, you go and you delete the first one you did, and then you just reconnect it like so. And then you've got like a little island then in the centre. Now, this is my first tutorial for Planet Coaster 2, and I hope it helped people. If it did help you, then hit that like button. Stay tuned and subscribe if you're not done already, because I'm going to release so many Planet Coaster 2 tutorial videos. That's when I get a hang of the game myself. It is very new to me as well. Anyway, my name's Adam. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and I will catch you in the next Planet Coaster 2 video.